What's going on, credit snipers? Your boy Carlos Estrada with the best credit blueprint. Guys, I'm excited that you guys are here today. This is why. Stay to the end because I'm going to give you a free gift. My gift to you today is a guideline of what to do in order to get credit cards in 2022. It's going to tell you how from beginning to end and what you're going to expect from the creditors and how to get approved. Guys, one of the things is why I want to do this for you guys. It's 2022. Today and age, everything runs on credit. Everything. Guys, if you want to get a phone, if you want to get a car, if you want to get a job, if you want to get an apartment, if you want to get a home, anything and everything. Now, if you're still living on the cash or cash in the mattress, guys, it is time for you to change. Now, before I continue, hey, I appreciate that you guys are here today. I need you to go ahead and subscribe. Make sure that you click on the bell icon and give me the thumbs up. Hey, I know that you're gonna get some nuggets. I'm gonna give you, I'm not gonna give you homework, but I'm gonna give you a gift for you to go home with. My gift to you guys from the best credit blueprint because I want you to be better this year, guys. Now, like I said, give me the thumbs up. The reason being is I want to make sure that I reach many, many more. Now, how do you get credit cards? And why do you get credit cards? Well, first of all, let's talk about credit. If you like me, if you anything like me, I was raised with the notion that credit is bad. The more credit cards that you get, the worse your credit will get. Guys, I couldn't find this to be the opposite. I was raised with that notion, and for the longest, I wanted to live and make money and live from cash to cash. Now today, and I'm inventing something right now. So today I hold more than 43 credit cards with no inquiries in my credit report. And why I do that? Why? Because that has given me the ability to use what we call OPM, other people's money. And I'm sure you heard it every time that you hear investors, you use other people's money and they tell you, okay, go to an investor and borrow some money in order for you to invest. But guess what, guys? Credit cards are the same. And I'll tell you what, credit cards are cheaper in order to borrow money. Credit cards will allow you to put a down payment. If you have a good credit, you're gonna get a good amount of lending on that credit card or limit. And that's going to allow you to have what we call spending power. You're using other people's money. That is not your money, that's the bank's. And in reality, that's not the bank's, that's your money because you just put it in the bank and the bank is lending it back to you. So it is a sick cycle. But guess what? Let's use it, let's put it to work. Today I hold more than $700,000 in credit by itself from 43 credit cards. Guys, how I did that is by study. So, and I'm not telling you this just to impress you, but to impress upon you that if I was able to do it, guys, anyone can do this. So, why we use credit cards? For so many things. Now, I'm going to tell you some of the benefits. So, I wrote it down because I went through all my credit cards and I wanted to make sure that I write down every benefit that I get in. So that you understand and start understanding why I will advise you to get credit cards. The more you get, it becomes fun. It's like, how many more can you get? Do you remember when you used to trade cards, baseball cards, or Pokemon cards, or whatever other cards you have? Same thing. In my network, this is the game that we play. Which new credit card can we get? It's just fun. And sometimes I find a way to actually get one and they find another one. We go back and forth. But you know what? It gives us the ability to gain so many other perks and gain so many other benefits that otherwise we wouldn't get if we wouldn't have that car. But guess what? That also allow us to build our credit. Because if tomorrow I want to get up and say, look, I want a new home for my family, I can do that with no issues. I don't have to go see and go have somebody help me fix my credit because I was able to build my own blueprint. That's what I'm trying to do here, guys. I'm trying to help you. So you start understanding. I'm going to give you this gift, but you can also get into the best credit blueprint and build your own blueprint. I want to teach you how to fish, how to get out there and grab as much as you want. Not just pay a company that is going to take you every month. You're going to have to pay them every month for them to do just the minimum. Just take charge. Take charge of it. So let's talk about some of the benefits of having credit cards. One is convenience. That means that at any time, you don't have to be carrying cash with you. You could be carrying a car with you at any time. I could just pay for something. And guess what? You got to be a little more responsible. And I usually have an Excel sheet in which I pay everything, and I know how I use everything. So, in other words, you need to be responsible how you spend and how you pay, but it's convenience. Security, guys. If today I lose my job, I know. And again, I don't have a job, I have business. But today I lose everything. I know that I have credit cards that can give me that security until the next time that I could be able to make money. But knowing that you can make money and having that car on you, it gives you security, right? And free money. Every car, I'll say probably about 75% of the cars that I have some type of reward. So every month I use, and I get free money. I never take that money. You know what I do? I pay it back to the car. So in reality, I usually get about $75 to $100 in every car per month. Otherwise, that wouldn't have, and by using the credit card. Free travel. I have so many. Some of my some travel cards, specifically the American Express, which a lot of times by using it, it gives me the ability to be able to book free travels. In reality, it's like free travels. Free food, meaning that you can also get gift cards and you could buy certain things in certain places because they work with those vendors. A community. You'd be surprised in flex value. Now, flex value, what I mean by that is like there's certain cars. So, for example, I have let's see, American Express. But I want to talk to you about let's talk about American Express. So, the American Express is a flex value. Little by little, as I keep using, it has raised all the way to $60,000. And it's a charge car. But at the same time, you also have, because of that and the ability of raising the amount every month, I was able to get my flagship for $80,000. Guys, that's flex value right there. Or flexing power, meaning that I'm able to actually, if I need to go today and put a down payment on a home, like about $50,000, guys, I could do it with no problem. I don't need to go to the bank. I don't need to go get a loan in order for me to put a down payment. That is flexing value. And this is what I want to teach you. Gain that. You don't have to use it. Meaning that you could start getting those cars, putting them. You know what? I don't like to use the rainy day type of analogy, because if you say you saving it for a rainy day, you're gonna get rainy days. Let's just say for glorious days. That's what you're saving it for, and that's what you want. Now you got purchase protection. I mean, you can't believe. I think I got a fraud protection almost 3 different times with some of my American Express. For some reason, somehow I travel and they stole the chip and they purchased stuff. But every single time when I put a claim, everything was covered. You got concierge, service, private. I mean, sometimes I go to different spots in the world and in the States, and I'm able to get concierge service. Free car rental, free upgrade for flights, free upgrade for hotels, and so on. Private events, membership perks, hotel status. I mean, you also have some of those credit cards that let's say Hilton. And anytime that I go to a Hilton, I'm able to get to a diamond status, the platinum status, and I'm able to upgrade and stay in one of the penthouses every once in a while. But it all depends, guys. This is bookkeeping. As a matter of fact, yes, Navy Fed actually offers bookkeeping, bill credit history, access to low interest, quick liquid loans. Guys, that's what I was telling you. Let's just say today you want to buy a home and your down payment is $30,000 and you have an $80,000 credit card. Guess what? You could say, I got it, right? You could put down payment because you're going against someone else. You have the money. They need to go to the bank. They need to borrow it. No, you have it over here in your pocket. Guys, that is power. That's what I want to show you. Now, so I'm going to tell you something real quick. Some of the don'ts of credit cards. And I want you to keep this in mind. But in the document that I'm going to give you today for free, you're going to find more in there. You're going to have more than 400 creditors. More than 400 creditors. So we went out, we did a research, and we found out. So the document, I mean, let me tell you now. The document is called the Remasters Secrets Lenders List. Now, I want to give you this because I want to help you guys. In the bottom of this video, you're going to go see, there's a link. It's called the Remasters Secrets Lenders List. Just click in there, put your information, and we'll send it to you. Now, this 64-page document will give you almost every creditor in the United States, more than 400. It's going to give you what the creditor pulls from, where do they report to, approximately what is their credit report credit score needed to qualify, and approximately how much you'll get with that credit score. Right, that's powerful, right? Because if you know that you have a collection, you also have late payments in Equifax, but your TransUnion and your Experian are immaculate, guess what? Go to those lenders that only pull from there and not from here. Remember, there's 3 bureaus out there. You got my Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax, and not all lenders report or pull from each one of them. So keep that in mind. That's power. I'm giving you a plan of attack before you attack. This one I want to help you to build your own blueprint. Now, some of the don'ts when you use a credit card, I'm going to go this through very quick. Don't ever zero out your credit card. If you zero out your credit card, meaning that you keep it at zero, your credit card becomes dormant and it doesn't report. Magic number is 2 to 5%. Just don't use one credit card. I've seen it. And trust me, I did it before. I used to have 5 credit cards, me thinking everything was a zero. You only use one. Why? It's like I didn't have all 5 and I only have one. And what you do is if you keep using only one, then you keep raising that limit, and it hurts your score instead of helping you. Do not cancel or close any accounts, guys. Even my student loans. Today, I only owe about, I think it was like $12 in my student loans, and I will keep it for the rest of my life. Why? Because that is age. That helps my credit score. Every time that I'm going to get a new one, that is age that I have for almost, 10 years. So you know what? Do not close any of your credit cards. Don't ever close them. Keep them between 2 to 5%. Keep them revolving. Don't get cash advance. Why? Because it is very expensive. Some of the cash advances, you're gonna find some of your credit cards maybe between 11 to 15%. On cash advances, usually start at 19 to 21%, even higher than that. Don't do it, guys. Now, a lot of credit cards have one of the perks. As soon as you open them, they offer you the a balance transfer. Take it all day. Transfer everything. Now you're going to be paying that credit card only at a 0%, and you could pay it faster. Or if you get in that cash advance, is because you are investing into real estate. That's the only time that I will advise you to actually take a cash advance. Why? Because you can put in real estate, and that real estate is going to multiply that, guys, 10x. All right, guys, thank you for being here today. Hey, once again, if this was your first time, make sure that you actually subscribe. And if this was your second time, you still haven't subscribed, get it done, guys. Click on the bell icon. Make sure you click on all. Give me the thumbs up. I appreciate that you guys were here today. My name is Carlos with the Best Credit Blueprint, and I'll see you in the next video.